Hello, good evening, and welcome to tonight's Ticker Show live on a Tuesday. I hope you're all okay. Thank you for choosing to watch us tonight. I much appreciate it. As far as guests go, at the moment, we only have two. There you go. The same two as are always here. We'll have them that side or that side. We'll have them that side tonight. And that is a fairy liquid bottle, as you can see on up there. That's dish soap for you Americans. They've had that bottle empty bottle, of course. They've emptied the dish soap, the remains of it, of course, and cleaned it out. And they've had that knocking around for like 3 or 4 weeks, and they occasionally have a good old chew on it. So why bother with dog toys, people who own dogs? Just get an old dish soap fairy liquid bottle. Make sure you wash it out and give it to them. And they have hours of fun. So thank you everybody for joining. It's brilliant. Let's just see what we have. Spread a lot of live streams tonight. Don't they know it's a TNT night? Yes. I've already let that people know. Those who know. Thank you, Watch Apprentice. Yes, I've already told somebody I wasn't happy. Evening, guys. Ray Harrison, Harrisorology, thank you for joining me. James Advisor, Tickers, thank you very much. Appreciated. Blue Copper Coffee, good evening, T. Ronnie and Reggie, good evening. Thank you. Fairy liquid to the craze can clean their teeth. Do you know what? They have something every morning after I give them the breakfast. I give them like a fish skin stick with the omega-3 in it, and that usually cleans the teeth. Every morning, that's their treat. No garbage tonight, please, John. Sorry, Rolly. You know what it's like, mate. We're probably going to have some garbage because it's not... we don't much do Rolexes on this thing, so welcome to the garbage can. Oh, dear. Love it. David Rogers, evening, guys, from the British Riviera. British Riviera? I think you mean British River. The way it's bloody rained today down here. Jesus. Might as well buy a boat, I'm telling you. Have the craze try peanut butter? Well, I've got to be careful because there's a certain content within peanut butter that they can't have. It begins with an X. Can't remember what it is. So I did find some in my cupboard which didn't have that stuff and they're still alive. But I don't think he took to it. But that was a few months ago. So I might try it again. I'll see what they're like. What did they have tonight for the first time? They had a bit of toast tonight, actually. Gave them a bit of toast. They never had toast before. They sort of like, that's nice. Sort of like, you know, new to them. Yeah, try everything. They just get absolutely everything. Roly Mania Marcelo. At Roly Mania. Marcelo unboxed Le Mans earlier. I hope you're well, Roly. So, are we talking a tag Le Mans or is it obviously Rolex being Marcelo, isn't it? Wow, was it a present from Watch Nicholas? Because apparently he's over there at the moment. Perhaps it was. I don't know. Two good days when you buy a boat, the day you buy it, the day you sell it. Yeah, exactly. Right, mate. Let's get on with the garbage. Daytona, a Daytona Le Mans. Oh yeah, of course it would be, wouldn't it? Knowing Marcelo, the price of his steaks, he can probably afford a fucking Daytona Le Mans, can't he? Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm with the garbage. I think today. Oh, I'm going to surprise Rolly one of these days and do a whole show on Rolexes. But I'm going to find the most horrible garbage Rolexes I can find. The real awful ones that nobody wants. Right, let's see what we got. Okay, first lot here. Every man's watch. Seiko Grand Seiko Heritage 62 GS. The Switzerland Group exclusive. Now, I think all three of those colours are pretty nice. I think they're pretty spanky, them. Apart from Rolling Mania, we know what he's going to say about them. What do the other people, what do the rest of the crew think of these watches? Do we like them? There's all three together, first of all. What do you think of them? Oh, so Ray Harrison's going in straight with a 6K. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to be about 5,500, 6,500 quid. Absolutely. Grey face for you. Yeah, grey face is nice. And I quite like the light purple or the lilac one at the back. But I think out of all of them, the grey face is the one to have. See what else we can have about them. Okay. That's quite nice, that. That's quite a nice colour. Very classy. Absolutely classy. Very classy watches, definitely. It's going to have the fancy movement in it. It's not going to have the standard Seiko movement we all know and love. Steel or titanium. Okay. Steel or titanium. I think the steel. Let's have a look and see what it says. I think the steel. Someone's put a 4K for. I still think they're going to be 6.5K. An exclusive Grand Seiko was experience. Stainless steel, based on the historic 62 GSKs and the stainless steel components and magnetic finish. Polishing, yeah. So stainless steel. I'm still going to say 6.5 grand. Someone said here, Blue Copper Coffee says 4.5 grand. I think you're a bit low there, mate. I think. Okay. Watch Apprentice, as he had a sneaky peek, he's gone in straight in with a 4,750. Maybe. Right. Okay. Let's just go through and see what else we can see about them. Yeah, that's the colour. So that is the colour to have. High beat, 36,000. That is the colour to have. Quite nice bracelet. It's got the caliber 9S85 movement in. Oh, come on. Look at that movement. That's nice. That is pretty spanky, that, isn't it? I wonder if it's gonna be limited because it's got a number, it's numbered there. 40 mil. Right, let's go down and let's have a look at the price of that bad boy. That black green one's quite spanky as well, actually. Yeah, let's go through and have a look. Okay, $6,900 US. So that's about 5,500 English. They're not bad, actually, though. They're actually quite nice. I think they'll sell quite well. Additions about the different colours. All three watches exclusive are accompanied by the same retail price. It doesn't say they're limited either. Yeah, I think they'll sell quite well. Right, what else have we got? Ooh, we'll have a go at this one, shall we? The Frederique Constant High Life Tourbillon Perpetual Calendar in steel with a closed dial. Okay. Okay, my first impression, I think it looks a bit boring, to be honest. The actual dial itself, they could have made the material of the dial a bit more spanky. It's a bit flat blue. It's a bit boring. Or they could have made the sub dials a different colour or something. It's a bit flat. Considering the price, it's probably going to be being a Swiss-made tourbillon with a perpetual calendar. I think it's a bit flat, the colour. What's everyone else think of that? Everyone else like it? Or hate it? Okay. Plus tax. That was the watch apprentice. Yes, I think that was plus tax on them on them Seiko. Junior Johnson, hello from Michigan. Hello, Junior. Thank you for joining. So we're just discussing at the moment this Frederique Constant, which she said it's steel with a closed dial. So I just think the blue is a bit boring. Let's scroll down and have a look. Now, is this the one that shows the price early on? I may have to stop sharing this a minute while we go past the price. I think this shows the price. Yeah, it does. I knew it did. Right. Let me just get past the price. Let me share it again now. They put the price on it high up. So I can't guess the price on this because I saw it earlier. So let me just share the screen again with that. They put the price on really early. Right. There we go. What do we think of it? Do we like it? Or was it a bit boring? I think it's boring. For what I saw of the price, I don't think it's worth anything like it myself. Yeah, great. No, Ray Harrison says nothing great. Plain. It is plain. Blue Copper Coffee's going in at 25k. 4790. What's this for, Big V? If you're talking about the, if you're not talking about this, are you? We've done the Seiko. I'd have one of these things for 4750 and flip it immediately. Love it. Haritology 15k. Yeah. Okay, let's scroll down and have a look. There's the back of it. I must admit, the bracelet is quite nice. I still think that dial is a bit plain Jane. The back looks quite nice. So it's got an integrated bracelet and 2 additional straps, a calf skin and a rubber, and a convenient tool-free interchangeable system. So it's got it's got quick release as well, and you get all them gubbins with it as well. So final price on the doors. Stephen L reckons it's 45k, $21,000 there. No problem, no problem, Big V. Love it. What's Predator? 19,500. Right, let's just see how much this bad boy is. I think it was 24 or 25k from what I remember. Yeah, you're 26,995 euro. So that's about the same as pound as well. That's too expensive for it. That is too expensive. All right, it's limited edition to 88 pieces, but I can't see them flying off the shelf. 26k. Nah, it's not worth 26k. Get a Rolex for, well, it's not a tourbillon, but you can get a decent Rolex for 26k. If that's what you choose to have. All right, what else have we got here? Okay, let's just get real now. With stuff that's not going to cost you a fortune. We have here the brand new Maraude Bonaire Mark II in green, blue, and black. So, quite nice little divers there. Looking very much like Blancpain with their style of the case and their style of the bezel, or the shape of the bezel, and the markings on the bezel. They're very Blancpain-esque, if that's such a word. It's probably going to have an what do you reckon? It's going to have a Salita movement in it, I think. So it ain't going to be, I don't know much about these at all. Never heard of them. So what do we all think of this? Woof, woof, it's not a Seiko. Right, so hold on a minute, right. Let's have a look what we got here. Woof, woof, it not a Seiko. Movement in the in this. I'm going to go through and see what the movement is on this now. Let's just have a look. So I reckon it's going to be Salita SW200 myself. or a 28 or an ETA 2824. Let me just have a look. It's quite the original. Oh, it's original. It was a Kickstarter. Swiss with a Swiss STP movement. That was the original one. So the Mark II. Let's have a look. What movement's in it? 39mm case, 48.6 lug to lug, 12.2mm thick. Maxi dial, definitely blonde pan-ish. Looks quite a nice loom on it, quite a nice super luminova. So I don't recognise that movement. 200-meter water resistant. I mentioned that the Swiss stone powered original one. The Mark II features a Swiss movement, but it's a Le Jeu Perret. Okay, what do we know about these? Is that what's that movement all about? That's probably going to be a derivative, isn't it, of a 2824. So anything fancy? It's got Le Jeu Perret in. I don't know if anyone knows about those movements, but Big V said I've only seen these, so I can guess. ETA. Yeah, do you know what I said? Watch Prince. I reckon that he's probably based on ETA, that movement. So 850. Yeah, I'm gonna go 650 English pounds, which is about $750. Ray Harrison reckons 1750. Do you know what? They probably ain't worth that much. Have a look and see. Okay, you can operate the automatic caliber G. Okay, what's G10? All right, so it's called a G101, the movement. Automatic G101. Power reserve of 68 hours. 24 joules, 28,800. Hacking. So, yeah, it's okay. Just said it looks a bit different than his standard diver. The bracelet has got rivets, got a proper rivet bracelet with on the fly micro adjustment. Okay, so €925 excluding taxes on the rubber, and 1,025 excluding taxes on the bracelet. Yeah, okay. It's probably pretty good. It's got proper Swiss movement. Yeah, quite impressed with that. I think they could have chucked the brake. I think they could have chucked the rubber banding with the bracelet though for that price. I don't think the rubber would be anything special. Just looks like a standard tropic strap. Yeah. Right. What else have we got? We have. Let's have a look. Where are we? Yes, this. It's another Seiko. It is a Grand Seiko SBGW301. Now, I have to say, I do not like the colour of the dial. It's like is it a vomit green kind of colour? What colours that, guys, on that dial? It's like a vomit green colour. What does everyone think the colour is? Oh, here we go. Super chat. Watch Apprentice, £4.99. Treats for the craze. Thank you so much, Watch Apprentice. Much appreciated. Thank you. So Ray Harrison, Harry's Horology is going with 4K for this. That colour, that dial is horrible. I don't know what colour it is. Is it like an off green? It's not an off white, is it? It doesn't look cream to me. It looks more like a. One of my eyes are sharp, but it looks more like a green colour than an off white. Mint green, yeah, yeah. It does look a bit mint green. I'm not into it. I don't like the colour of it. Let's see what colour they reckon it is. Let's have a look. What colour they reckon it is. Collections. See. No, not enjoying it. The story of the ivory. They reckon ivory. Ivory? Nah, that's not that to me. That's not ivory colour. That's more green than ivory. That 100%. Well, okay. 37mm hand wind movement. Domed ivory tone dial, ultra sleek, highly elegant look that made it earn the title of Japanese Calatrava. Really? Not feeling it, to be honest. Guys, what's everyone else think of this? Do you like it? Okay, so Thomas Burnett's got proper eyes. He reckons it is an ivory cream dial. Okay. Yeah, okay. Perhaps we need to stare it a bit further. Originally, it looked green to me, Thomas, but one, I said, my eyes probably, I wear glasses, not proper eyes. And it was the background at the beginning as well, which was the same colour of the dial, which kind of no contrast or anything. Okay, maybe it does. Okay. So Watch Apprentice reckons it's 5K. Thomas likes it. Clean dial. Yeah, it is a very, very clean dial. And Ray Harrison said it's their nod to vintage. Yeah, I suppose in a way, it could be. Yeah, it might grow on you. It'll probably sell. I mean, Seiko and Grand Seiko just sell, don't they? They just do. They just absolutely. Yeah, what I don't like is them having the same background color as the dial. It just the background definitely doesn't look ivory. It looks like a green color. That's my complaint. 37mm, 11.7mm thickness. It could be a bit slimmer. That's true, but 1960s look with a box crystal. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 30 meters water resistant. It's quite poor, isn't it? So you don't want to be getting it wet. So I reckon this thing's going to be $6.5 grand. Some people reckon it's $5 grand. Okay, spring drive or eye beat. Let me have a look and see what it says. Let's just okay. Hand wound caliber 9S64. Usually, so does it usually say high beat, Thomas, on the dial, or do they just not? If it is, are they not going to say that because of the style of the watch? It's gonna be. I don't know. I don't think it's spring drive, is it? It's manual wind. Yeah, it'd have to be really to go with the old style. They've made it manual wind, haven't they? Any other colours apart from this colour? Okay, so let's have a look at the. Yeah, it's it's okay. Look, see, this picture looks better already with the white background. Without the same colour background as the dial, the picture makes it look a lot better. So it's 4,000. Okay, €5,100, 4,800 US, or 4,400 Great British pounds. That's gonna sell. It probably will sell though. It's not limited. Available early January 2024. So it's in-house 9S64 hand wound plus 5 -3 seconds a day. Are you tempted, Thomas? Are you gonna get one? Right. Thank you. I said one day, Rachel, what's here to support Tickets Tonight, such a busy live stream slot today. I really appreciate everyone who's come to support me. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very busy for live stream tonight, but I feel this is TNT day and time. Thank you. Yeah, but I do try and keep it at this time to remind anybody else who does stream that they could just do it a different day or an hour earlier or an hour later, but it didn't happen today. Right, what else have we got going on? Let's just see. We've got some more little watches going on. Now, this is kind of interesting. I think Thomas might like these. Retro Cool Sherpa Ultra Dive and OPS compressor dive watches. Now, there aren't many cheap super compressors knocking about currently. Christopher Ward make a great one. And that's quite a unique one. I say, because there ain't many. I don't think there's many cheap super compressors. And then obviously you can see that one. It's very similar in a way. Yeah. Okay, so the black one is the super compressor, but I actually prefer this. I actually prefer the silver coloured one. So, what do we think, first of all? What do we think of these? Here we go. Thomas Burnett, super chat. Support for tickets in the house. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you very much, sir. It all helps and spurs me on to carry on. Thank you very much. David Rogers says, go tickers. Thank you. So, what do we think of these two? I do like black watches, I do have a few, but I think the black ones have to be kind of military inspired, and these aren't military inspired. So I prefer the silver one than the black one, and I think the black one is the super compressor. Movement, yeah. Let's have a look. I don't know what the movement's going to be because I'm not familiar with super compressor movements exactly. Let's have a look, see what movement's in them. Before we go for the movement, I just wondered what everyone's. Because with me, I don't give a shit what movement's in it. I don't like the look of the watch. So I always try and gauge what people think of them and say, nice. What movement's in it? Because you can put like a Rolex fancy movement in it, but I think the watch doesn't actually look nice. The right hand one is a lot busier. Yes, it is. That's just, it is. It just doesn't sit with me, that black one, properly. All right, let's have a look. Let's go through and have a look what we got. So it's based on a 1950s, 1960s super compressors, I think. That's the vintage one, Ultra Dive 1960s. So they have gone pretty much the same as their old one. They haven't made it massive or too small or anything like that. They've gone faithful to it, which is quite nice. And of course, because it's their own make, I presume, it's rekindling a famous design. So Sherpa, are they made by Enica? Yeah, it is famous. Yeah, so it's made by the same company, and it's a redo of their old, which is good. I like people who do that rather than just trying to bring out somebody else's. It's all good. Right, let's have a look. So that's the Enica Ultrasonic, which went to Everest in 1956, which is pretty good. Quite happy with that. The fact is, the Sherpa is close to build the Ultra Dive and OPS watch as a proper compressor diver. The case construction as an EPSA stop bayonet compressor system, which is also used by Enica Sherpa back in the day. So it becomes more water resistant the further you go down. As water pressure builds up, the cases and seals are compressed, resulting in a tighter fit and a higher water resistance. The Ultra Dive and OPS are some of only a handful of dive watches with actual compressor cases currently available, although the double crown design is quite popular. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Like that on the bracelet. It's like an old style bracelet as well. Yeah, I do like that. Definitely like that. I prefer that one to the black one. So it looks like it's got a nice steel bracelet, and it looks like it's got a... Has it got a diving extension? Is that a diving extension here as well? It is, isn't it? You press that button. And it's got a diving extension as well. That's good. Happy with that. 40 mils, 30.5 millimeter thickness, lug to lug 49.3. The OPS is black DLC coated for more tactile, but more tactical. But I don't think it goes well. Tactical compressor. To me, that doesn't look as good. Let's see if we can find out what's in it. Oh, okay. Seiko SBGW301 movement. Okay, Seiko SBGW300-1. So it's got two wheels that are microscopically laser engraved with traditional Tibetan Buddhist mantra of Om Man Pem Hung, often found on I hope I got that pronunciation right. And Tibetan prayer wheels. Okay, that's interesting. Definitely a bit of love for the silver. But I mean, I still want a Christopher Ward super compressor, and I think they're about 850 quid. I think the newer ones without the Christopher Ward on the dial, just the logo. So I'll be interested to see how much this one compares to the Christopher Ward. So before we get down to the price, what's everyone reckoning the price is going to be? Okay, Thomas has got some interesting. Yeah, he's got some interesting information. Thomas has. Enika is now defunct. The Sherpa brand is a homage to the Enika Sherpa watches. They also laser engraved Sherpa mantras on the escapement wheels. Yeah, he's always full of information. He's Thomas. So Ray Harrison says SW200-1 2.5K. You reckon that much? Because Christopher Ward, I mean, they don't embellish anything on their SW200, but they're not 2.5K, and they use the same movement. I was going to say 1,500 quid. I'm going to say 1,500. I'm the same. I've not heard of them. So Thomas has heard of them all day. Okay. So what's 5K? Wow. 1,200. Watch Apprentice 1,200 quid. So Thomas, are we saying 5K for these? I mean, not a second-hand one, like 5K, a vintage one, but 5K for these. Wow. Big V's go for 1,499. One day retro. These are more than 1,500. It's a missed opportunity. Yeah, I'm going to say 1,500 quid. They're 5K, Thomas. I'll be surprised, mate. You could be right. You probably are, but to me, it is a lost opportunity because the Christopher Ward super compressor is probably just as good. Got the same movement in, and it looks as just. I'll bring it up in a minute when we've had a look at the price. If that's anything like daft money, we'll bring the Christopher Ward super compressor up, and we'll try and have a look and see what we think of that. I'm intrigued now what this price is. I mean, okay, it's got the fancy engraving, but fancy engraving ain't worth 3.5K. As it still runs 28,800, power reserve 38 hours, starts live for the top grade Sleater engine, finishes quite nice, have a hidden view by the closed case back. Right, yeah, it's got closed case back, right. And it's, so, let's have a look. Okay. Thomas, you know your shit. euro 6,400 or 6,200. Yeah, call it £5,000 UK, whatever, even more. 6,200 is like near enough £6,000 UK. Wow. So now I'm going to find, and I'll just show everybody what you need to get if you want a super compressor. I will get one eventually, I'm sure I will. Because I've said I wanted one for ages. I've nearly pulled the trigger a few times on the one with the writing on the back, because people have chopped them in on eBay because they've bought the new one. Right, let's have a look. Obviously, it is a dive watch. Let's just see if we can. Let's share this tab so we can have a look. Let's find the super compressor. Oh, you see, look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that. I mean, that's not a super compressor. That is really nice. I love the colour of that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a lovely colour for 760 quid. That is a lovely watch, that is. Absolutely. Right. Tell you what. Let's just put C65 super compressor. Here we go. 1,150 quid on a bracelet without the Christopher Ward logo. That is a cracking watch, and for me, that is the super compressor that you want. And I think that is every just as good as that £5,000 one. Got the heritage behind it, I suppose. I'd actually not heard of it, but to me, that is the super compressor that you want, definitely. What everyone else is, and what everyone else thinks of that. That is a cracking watch, that is. And if you don't bother about the Christopher Ward name that is on the 9 o'clock on the old ones, you can pick a bargain up because they're going for like 600, 700 quid on a bracelet. The old ones with the writing on, with the name on. So you're not bothered about that. You can absolutely pick a bargain up. Yes, it's nice. Did it used to do a brown dial as well, but I don't think they do that anymore. Do you know what? I need to have one of these bloody watches. Let's just have a look. There was a few models there, wasn't there? What was the other? Just ones on a break. If you want it on a Tropic, 1,025 on a Tropic. Yeah, it's just an absolute cracking watch. And it's a proper super compressor as well, and it's got a display case back. And it's the same model, SW200-1. It's the same movement as the other one. Okay, it hasn't got all the embellishments and everything like that, but I mean, the other one's got them, but you can't even see them because it's got a closed case back. So what's the point? To be honest, Thomas, you know more about these watches than me. That what I mean. Why are they £5,000? What makes them £5,000? Is he putting all that shit on the movement or what? Or are you trying to just play the card of being the old make? Just a bit, you know. So Lord Child, yeah, he says just bought the Atoll 300 Reef Blue. Christopher Ward. I've said I know I keep banging on about them, but I think they're absolutely cracking watches. And Alex, the watchmaker, even reckons are pretty good. And he's seen the inside of some proper decent watches, obviously. So I've got my Christopher Ward Dune in the sand color. Just an absolute cracking watch. Just brilliant. Really good. So, foaming clutches, an SW200 movement can be had for $190 new. Is that the 200-1? Because I think there's different. I think there's different versions of it, isn't there? As far as I know. Okay, so in that case, it definitely makes that $5,000 other one just stupid money. Right, while we're on Christopher Ward, let's just have a look what else there is, because I said there we are. You've got the 12 there. Just great watches. And look at that. That's a beautiful watch as well. They've got some cracking watches. So some people think the garbage, whatever, because they're not got Rolex written on. But the way I say it, if you like the look of a watch, it tells the time, it was well made, the Swiss movement in it looks nice. Yeah, moon phase for under $2,000. Cracking looking watch. Absolutely. So it's got an in-house movement, a caliber JJ04 in-house movement. Great watch. Lord Sharfield said the Dune is amazing. I love it, and it's on my top 3 list. I will definitely buy that when funds become available. Yeah. What color would you get? Would you get the sand colored? I mean, I got the jump when they came out. I got I got told about them before they came out. So like embargo, and as soon as I saw this color, this off-white one, I thought, yeah, I want that. And soon after, I rung up and ordered it. Okay, Thomas Martin from Sherpa Watches designed the cases without screw-down crowns that are still very water-resistant. They may be pricey, but I like the watch when I saw them, faithful to Enika. Okay, that's pretty good, that. Getting a design without the screw-down crowns that are water-resistant. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I love the off-white sand colour. Yeah, that is probably the best one. And a friend of mine's got this, and he's also got the green dialed bronze one. And out of all of them, I do prefer that sand colour. Yeah, I forgot about that super compressor actually until I saw that Enika one. So I may just have to get myself a. I need to get them to send me one first to review, and to get my hands on one. Trouble is, when I do that, I really like it. I just don't end up sending it back. I end up buying it like I did with the FXD. So the C1 Moonglow, very nice watch. Well, yeah, it is definitely. Right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Listen, thank you so much for all the people who joined in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for making me the choice to watch. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you for the super chats. Just make me want to carry on. Thank you for that. Yeah, good show. Thank you so much. Hopefully next week we'll have a few more people in, but I love you all. Thank you so much. I don't think the Crays have moved tonight. I don't know if they have or not. They usually crash out at this time, don't they? Thank you, everybody. My pleasure. Thank you. Thanks, T. Thanks, Blue Coffee. Graham Cartwright. Cheers, tickers. Thank you so much. Okay. And I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for the super chats, and thank you so much for joining me. Good night.